All right. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good today.
You look amazing. It's an honor to finally meet you and have you. I know we had to do things through Zoom. I have reached out to you a little while ago for an interview, but the economy happened and coronavirus happened, but we're here on Zoom, so let's make the best of it. I'm Carisha the Diva. I'm the host of Live with Carisha. I'm a journalist in Atlanta. It is an honor to have Columbus Shorts on the Zoom today. First, let's talk about the most important thing going on in the world right now, the coronavirus. What have you been doing
Yes.
to spend your time? How you been doing?
It's been interesting. The Rona's kind of been a blessing in disguise because it's kind of like slowed the world down and allowed me to kind of catch up on a lot of work and a lot of projects that were in development. So, it's been a great time to kind of be for a creative,
Right.
sitting down and really doing rewrites on things that I needed to do rewrites on, and obviously, getting mixes done on music. I mean, everything that I got going on, aside from training. So it's been kind of a
It's
great
been real
time.
crazy. I see you were on the front line delivering face masks to people in need. Congratulations, that's a blessing. In your
Yeah.
opinion, how do you feel that the president has been handling this situation with his actions in the White House? I just wanted to get your take on that.
I think he's a funny guy. The president is. I think he's not as informed as he needs to be. And that goes back to even like the early. A lot of stuff could have been prevented, but I think he's not as informed as he should be, and he's speaking without all the information. You know what I'm saying? And I think he needs to calm down on the speeches and calm down on the information until it's correct. And I'm just being politically correct right now because I'm not
Right,
trying to.
right.
I'm not trying to be another one out here bashing the president, but you know, he could be better, a lot better.
Well, I think you're an amazing person, and I'm just here to keep everything positive. I know you're super talented. You've been through a lot. You've had some challenging relationships in the past, and obviously you've gotten through that. You've grown. What kind of advice would you give to people right now that's like stuck at home or maybe in a toxic relationship, or people that have gotten into a toxic relationship? We've all been there. I've been there. If I would have had some advice when I was a bit younger, I probably would have avoided some things. But what advice would you give to young people that are in, those kind of rough relationships?
First of all, toxicity breeds a lot of extra stuff like depression and anxiety and stress. There's no reason to stay in a toxic relationship. For me, I thought some people have been raised around toxicity, so they find a comfortability in it.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's almost uncomfortable when there's peace, but because you're not accustomed to it. But if it's toxic and it's toxic, there's not even for the kids is it worth staying in for your own righteous mind. Get out
Right.
and get some freedom. And that's the biggest advice I could give.
I can take that. Scandal. I loved it. I loved you on Scandal. What do you miss most about being on the show?
The camaraderie, the family, from the cast to the crew. That was my family. I was with them. We were together more than we were apart for a few years there. So, that's that grind together that can never be replaced. So I really miss that. I don't miss the hours. It was grueling. It was
I can
grueling.
only imagine. Your new single, Aquarium. Oh my gosh, I love this single. Are you going to follow it up with? Absolutely. Are you going to follow it up with an album?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop another single with a video, probably end of June, and then I have like 7 albums worth of music.
Are you serious?
I've been like a hoarder for the last 5 years, just like.
Oh my God. Release the music. Columbus.
Yeah. So that's one of the another beautiful things about the quarantine is like, all right, I got to sit down and really get my team around it and be like, all right, what are we doing? What am I releasing? What is the sound? What is the message? Because a lot of the music that I've written, I've outgrown as an artist, as a person. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So some of the songs that I was writing, even though they were great, I'm not in that place anymore. So it's like, why would I release that? And then, I've been making some new music. So it's like putting the new music with the songs I was writing for my future self.
Uh-huh.
As an artist, you get to write where you are, you get to write where you've been, and then you get to write for your future self. And
Expression 12.
and some of those records I caught up to with my actual life. So it's kind of perfect timing. I.e., thus comes Aquarium.
That's a blessing. Do you enjoy singing or acting more?
Different loves. It's like, do you enjoy your oldest son or your youngest son more?
Oh no. Okay,
Like
so
your kids.
your debut artist, Anna. Are you managing? Are you doing management now with artists? I've seen her on your
No,
page. Tell me about
I'm
her. She's amazing.
yeah, GPS music. So, I've always worked with artists, and developing artists. I mean, I worked for Britney Spears, at 19. I was her creative director at 20.
Right, you did the
And
video.
yeah, well, I did a lot more than the video. I was doing a lot. So, we did Me Against the Music. I danced in the video, but I choreographed with my partner, Kevin Tetron, tour. We did, a bunch of stuff during that Onyx album, the Me Against the Music album. So, developing artists, curating artists, and I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter. So
Right.
all of those things kind of lend to that. And, so Anahit is like my first, where I was like, all right, I'm going to go back in my bag. You know what I mean? I'm going to get down and we're going to build a track. We're going to build music. We're going to build a sound. And she's amazing. She won European Idol 2 years in a row. She won a Eurovision, which is like European American Idol. She's living in Sochi, Russia right now. So, I got big plans for her. So yeah, GPS Music is my production company, Great Picture Show. We do TV, film, obviously, but the subsidiary of that company is GPS Music, and where we are, we're gonna have a nice little stable of artists.
Are you looking for any hip hop artists? I have a really big hip hop following. I know they're going to want to
I'm,
know.
I'm always I'm always keeping my ears to the street.
Okay. So you think that music has helped you reinvent yourself?
Reinvent. I think reinventing starts from the mind, but I think music is a way to express that. A way for it's the visual personification of that reinvention.
Mm-hmm. Tell us the most. Okay, I need to know because you did Cadillac Records. You were amazing in Cadillac Records. You should have got 20 Oscar awards for the performance. Give us something memorable while being on the set.
Um, it was interesting because I was so immersed into Little Walter. Like, I didn't even, but even after cut, and between cut and action, I was still Little Walter. And, I remember the first day I went to set and I went up to Beyoncé. I went up to Adrian Brody, Jeffrey Wright. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? I'm here. I'm about excited to do this. But once I go into this trailer, once I come out, y'all not going to see me for the rest of the time. So just know
Right.
that. And they were like, they looked at me like, huh? And then when I ccame out of that trailer, they were like, oh, this this dude just this dude's really little what? Like they were waiting for me to break. Like when no, he's not. And then I guess the most memorable day was, when I shot the dude getting out the car. That was my last scene on the production, and I just remember like being sad I was about to let Walter go. And I literally had that moment, like, I'm gonna miss you, man. And it was like, as an actors and actors, when we go into a role, especially portraying characters, we're evoking spirits, and we're letting them in. So, being able to open your spirit to let that spirit work is important, but it also important is knowing how to exercise it out
Right.
in the right healthy way, to keep your righteous mind. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. It's a craft. New relationship. Well, it's not fairly new, but your wife, she seems amazing. How's the marriage life going? How are you two
Marriage is
doing?
cool. Yo, we're good. Been married 3 years. It's my, it's my best friend, my writer. So, it's marriage is always work, but it's not so much work when you're with the right person.
Right, right. Amen. Did you hear the new Savage remix with Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion? Tell us what you thought about it.
Of course, it came. Beyonce B brought her heat, and how could you? Unless
They
you've been under
said
a rock,
that Queen Bee is the queen of rap now.
yeah, she came and shut it down. She came and shut it
Uh-huh.
down. Just so you know, I got 3% on my phone just in case I lose you.
I got one more question. I got two more questions. Okay, because you know I had to go there. True to the game. True to the game. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I would definitely fill my followers in if they have not seen it. Are you going to be in part two? Because I asked Erica Peoples and she wasn't trying to tell me nothing. So let me know. Please just let me
I'm
know.
not. I can't let you know. Just make sure you go see it.
When's it coming out? Did y'all push the date
Because,
back?
yeah, but I think it's coming out in July. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but just be on the lookout.
Okay, and my final question, I seen a fabulous interview you did with Dr. Sean on Fox a few years ago, and you said that if you cannot look into the mirror and be happy with yourself of who you are, then why are you living life? Something along those lines. Now, where you are right now in your life, when you look in the mirror, how do you feel?
Man, I'm proud of myself every day. Um, I've been to hell and back, but it's to get up every morning and from the time I put my feet on the ground, I'm trying to better myself, and whether it's in the gym, whether it's musically, whether it's creatively, whether it's as a father, as a husband, whatever.
Right.
So it's a good time. It feels like a good time to be me.
Right. God bless you. Thank you so much, Columbus Short. I'm going to go make sure
All right.
everybody check out Aquarium. Enjoy your day. Stay
Uh,
safe in California, okay?
hey,
Peace.
Chris, good luck with you and your show, and God bless you for sure.
Thank you. God bless you too.
We can hop up on a yacht to Mexico. We can blow 100 racks in Monaco. It's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Skinny dipping in the Poconos. Kick your Louis